To talk today about murder number 2, which happened on March 1st. On March 1st at approximately 7 a.m., officers were dispatched to the 4600 block of Springdale for a vehicle fire. Upon reaching the driver of that vehicle, who was pronounced deceased on the scene, he was found to have a defect in the side of his head that was consistent with a gunshot wound. That victim was later identified as Carlos Swist, a black male, 1'3" of 73. Homicide detectives began investigating at that point, and further investigation revealed that Mr. Swist had had a confrontation at the Conoco station at 4611 East MOK with, at the time, an unidentified male. Detectives learned that the confrontation stemmed over Mr. Swist dropping some money and the unidentified male picking that money up. That unknown male drove away in a silver SUV. A store employee reported to detectives that both of the gentlemen were regulars in the store, and the aggressor in this and the unidentified male had previous involvement at the store for different conduct. An involvement check in our database found the person he was talking about to be Dedric Dixon, black male, 11'15" of 71. Further records check indicate that Mr. Dixon also owns a silver SUV that was seen leaving that morning. Detectives canvassed the area looking for video, and in the 4500 block of Springdale, a video was located in which the suspect was seen, the victim was seen driving by at 6:51 a.m. Directly behind him was that same silver SUV owned by Mr. Dixon. Approximately 5 minutes later was when the crash and fire was reported, which led to us finding Mr. Swist. Detectives went to the residence that we had for Mr. Dixon, and the vehicle was located. Mr. Dixon was found at the time to have a warrant for terroristic threat from the previous incident at the Conoco store, so he was arrested for that. His vehicle was impounded, and a search warrant was obtained to search the vehicle. On that search, detectives located an unfired .357 caliber pistol cartridge, and then the autopsy was performed on Mr. Swist, and the cause of death was ruled to be a gunshot wound to the head. Within his skull, still in his brain, was found a .357 caliber projectile. APD firearms examiners compared the projectile and the unfired ammunition that was found in Mr. Dixon's vehicle, and issued a report that both of those projectiles are consistent with being from the same lot. So based on all of these facts, a warrant was issued for Mr. Dixon's arrest for murder, and the bond was set at $500,000. Yesterday, Mr. Dixon was arrested by the Lone Star Fugitive Task Force without incident and was booked into the Travis County Jail.